girl for you. Autumn! Hey! You've been outside all day long. Such a good girl. What, Shady? That's not for you. This is why we've kept our bottle baby in the house. It's easier. Good girl, Autumn. Oh, you were ready for that bottle. You were ready. Been out here all day playing with your brothers. Worked up a good appetite, didn't you?
Good afternoon and welcome to Wholesome Roots. Today we have a very special challenge video. We have done a very similar challenge before. The last time we did it was about a year and a half ago, and there have been a lot of new channels that have joined YouTube in the homesteading community since then. So I wanted to reintroduce this collaboration so that others could join in. So I wanted to reintroduce this challenge collaboration for other YouTubers to have a chance to join along.
The challenge is 5 reasons why we homestead.
All right, that's a pretty good one. Last time we did this challenge, we did 10 reasons, and it was a little long. So this time we've shortened it down to just 5 reasons, and we challenge you to answer that question. We want you to answer that question whether it's just you and you want to do 5 reasons why I homestead. And then there's another category that you might fall into, and that's 5 reasons why you want to homestead. So if you fall into that category, I would love to see your video, probably even more so than those that are already homesteading. I really feel passionate about inspiring others to homestead, especially those that aren't already.
Reason number 1 is family.
Family, that's right. Family, with the focus being on the kids. The kids growing up in this lifestyle is something that we could never dream of being any better. There's no better way to grow up than on a farm, in my opinion. It's ideal. It teaches them valuable life lessons, and it helps them learn and grow and develop and learn new skills. You know, being able to homeschool our kids on the farm is teaching them valuable lessons at a much earlier age than most children learn these things at.
I'm getting eaten. Like, what you guys can't see is Kitty was eating my hand, and it kind of hurt actually. And then on this side, Daisy's ripping at my shirt.
So what are some other family related reasons for you, Ryan?
Family related reasons, I feel like it helps strengthen our bond. Just being able to come out together, and even when we're not together and having to relay messages about stuff that's going on with the animals, with the plants, with anything around here, it's all about strengthening that bond.
Yeah, I agree. I think that we have a lot more communication than some couples might, because there's always some important message being relayed back and forth. I mean, just this morning I got a phone call from Ryan in the barn milking, saying that one of the baby goats was choking, and I had to run down here and help him rescue little Harvest. It was kind of a scary moment, but through our family unit and understanding each other and working together, we were able to get it resolved.
Reason number 2 why we homestead, number 2, is food.
Food. That's probably one of the biggest. I think they all feel like the biggest when I'm talking about them, but I think food is one of the most noticeable ways that we've enriched our lives. Being able to grow our own crops, whether it be sugarcane or squash, whatever it is, it's food that we can eat that is so fresh that we eat it the day it's picked. Get nibbled on.
Kitty thinks that I'm food.
And we are able to eat organic food, and it's so much more affordable when you grow your own. You're only paying for the seed, or if you've saved the seed, you're not even spending money on that. So it's very helpful for our budget. It's very budget friendly to grow our own food. And not only the vegetables, we have so many other food sources.
Right. We have protein source with eggs from the quail, chickens, ducks. They all provide eggs that we can eat. And we can also eat them, eat the ducks, eat the quail, eat the chickens when we need to. So they're serving a purpose for us in so many ways of being able to help feed us.
Well, what about these guys? Do they do anything for us?
They provide milk for my children, milk for you, and milk to make cheese and other things.
Yogurt. We haven't had to buy very many dairy products other than butter, and when we're wanting cheddar cheese, which I could get into making if I could just get myself to make a cheese cave that would actually work. We could make a goat cheddar, no problem. So we just have to step up our homesteading game, and then we won't even need to buy that. And if I had a cream separator, I'd be able to make my own butter, because we have enough cream because we have Nubians. Nubians are very high cream content. It's just hard to separate cream on goat milk. But overall, I think food security, food safety, we have completely achieved that goal in our lives for the most part. We could grow more vegetables. We definitely could grow more. But, you know, what we can do when we can do it is what we do. And we will get better and better every year. And definitely with my health improvements, next year should be an absolutely amazing garden.
And we could, if we needed to, we could eat a goat.
We could.
We could eat Eugene if we needed to.
Stop.
We haven't had to yet, but...
And another faction of the homesteading food is the hunting and fishing. You know, those are two other options that are open to us as possibilities on our homestead.
Reason number 3 is the animals.
Yeah.
We love being around our animals. They bring a lot of pleasure to our lives that, you know, we're able to share our time with them and enjoy it. They really like us too, I think. Or
yeah, the goats really do. The goats are really companions in many, many ways. I mean, not just the goats, even the turkeys, the chickens, the quail, the ducks, they all provide companionship. But the goats are very affectionate, very loving, and they all have such amazing personalities that it is truly an amazing experience to be friends with them, you know?
Yeah. And we have Tom, our turkey, that somehow got himself a pardon from freezer camp, and now he
follows
gets
us around.
to walk around freely.
He's standing on the other side of the fence right now, staring at us.
Right over there. And he'll follow you around.
Yep.
And yeah, he's just fun to be around. We have dogs that
I was just looking at the dogs. They're wishing they could come in here and play with the baby goats.
Yeah, big part of our lives, those dogs. We just love all of our animals, and they bring a lot to the table, that a lot of satisfaction in the day.
And we're really lucky that we can have them. A lot of people aren't able to have all those animals, whether it's your township's rules and regulations, or you just don't live in the location where you can have them, you know. So we're really lucky that we do have the opportunity.
Reason number 4 of why we love homesteading is freedom.
Freedom!
Freedom!
That's a good one.
Freedom for so many different reasons.
Free to make choices.
Free to make our own choices. Free to decide what we want to put into our own bodies.
Yep.
Free to decide how we want to raise our animals. Freedom to raise our children the way we want to raise them. It is all about that freedom here to do it our way.
Yeah, we can raise our crops without pesticides. We can raise our goats without chemicals and antibiotics, unless necessary. But, you know, the standard way of things in the world is pumping things full of chemicals, and we're able to get away from that. And I appreciate that ability. And it's definitely opened up a world of freedom for us. And with the homeschooling and all of that involved with our homesteading life is definitely given us a lot more freedom. Freedom to choose what our children learn and what they focus their learning on. Has been a great, for me, being the main homeschoolee, I guess, you know, it's been very gratifying for me.
And free to share everything with you guys too.
Yeah, that's a huge bonus in our life, has been YouTube. You know, not many people outside of the YouTube community understand how much of a bonus it's been to us, but we've really appreciated what we've gained from YouTube. And I'm not talking about any monetary reasons. I'm talking about the community and the ability to create, you know, and be creators on YouTube has been a blessing for us.
Good answer.
Yeah. And then reason number 5.
Reason number 5 why we love homesteading is stress relief. We find that there is so much release that you can get just doing normal homesteading activities, that you blow off so much steam.
Yeah.
When you do these things, and for me, you just kind of get in that zone. When you're doing tasks, sometimes you just, I don't know, it kind of takes over to where even though you may be working hard, there's so much satisfaction when you complete the task and you feel
Absolutely.
good about it.
Yeah.
That's stress relief. Going hunting for me, that's huge stress relief, that I get to go out into nature, and that's where my spiritual place is for me, and all the stress just kind of goes away.
It's like me when I get my hands in the dirt and garden. It takes away all the burden of the day, just lifts off my shoulders, and I'm just at ease. I'm at peace in the garden, and I can just enjoy myself planting food for my family, and I love that. And knowing that we have beautiful animals that love us and that we can cuddle with, you know, just the affection between them, like we talked about earlier, is a form of stress relief as well. You know, you finish the day out and you get back in the house and you can sit back and unwind and just be at peace, and then the next day wake up with that renewed energy to do it all over again. And you know, some people might say that homesteading can be stressful, and there are times where it is stressful, when an animal is sick or injured, or if an animal is lost. It is very stressful. There are times when the feed bill starts to get a little more higher than we like it to be, and that can be stressful too. But all in all, there's way more stress relief from homesteading than there is stress for us as a family.
Another thing I can say has to do with the YouTube side of it is being creative and finding that creative outlet to make videos. That, to me, I don't make as many as I wish I could, but when I have an idea for a video, I feel really good about it when I'm doing it and when it's all finished, or when we do our live show. I really like being a part of the live show.
Yeah, it's fun.
Being able to commit to that every Friday night
at 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time.
It's it's fun for me. That's the end of the work week. That kind of symbolic of, you know,
It's time to rest.
yeah, time to start that weekend, and we get to do it with you guys, and it's just a lot of fun.
Yeah. So that concludes our 5 reasons why we homestead. You can get in my lap right here. And as part of this challenge, so I'm going to challenge 5 other channels to participate in this challenge with us. I'm going to start with Trisha at Willow Creek Homestead. I am going to challenge Liz Zorab at Liz Zorab by their farms. I'm going to challenge Jess at Roots and Refuge Farm. That was 3, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to challenge Kathleen at Mama Grows and Vicky and Sammy at Little Creek Homestead. So I challenge you guys
You have been challenged.
to create a video about your 5 reasons why you homestead. Yeah, beautiful flowers. I also want to challenge the rest of you. If you have not been tagged in a challenge video, don't wait. You are free to create your own challenge video and begin tagging some of your fellow YouTube friends. And don't be afraid to tag people who aren't homesteaders, because they can give their reason why they want to. Are you seeking?
Oh, I was gonna say I can relate all 5 reasons. Can come back to these 2 right here.
Isn't that the truth? So have fun with this. Do the video in whatever style you want and enjoy. So I will add your video to our playlist so that you can see everybody's video in one place. We will create a playlist just for this video. All right, can you say the goodbye to everybody?
Goodbye.
Now what are you supposed to say? Thank you guys for watching.
You know the drill. We see you next time on the Boat and Flowers.
And flowers. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you next time on Wholesome Roots.
Bye.
Thanks again.
See you next time on
Peace out.
Peace out. Peace out.
5 reasons.
Peace out. Peace out. Peace out.
5 reasons, y'all. Peace out.
Peace out. Peace out, brother. Peace out, Flower.